Hi, everybody.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Moments with Mike and Jay Glenda. We're happy that you're here. And anyways, I have something to tell you.
Go ahead.
I don't like the way he says that. Go ahead. It's like he's like bracing himself. I'm thinking about having a party this summer.
Okay.
So I think that we do, when the weather gets better, I like to have a party at the house.
All right.
And have a bunch of my friends over. And is that okay with you? You good with that?
It's never a problem. She asked me, "Is it okay with you?" It's never a problem.
Well, you haven't heard your part of it yet.
Like I'm going to say no.
Okay, fine, fair enough. But you haven't heard the part of it yet.
All right.
So I was going to ask you if you'll take care of the grill.
Yeah.
You'll take care of doing all the grilling and everything like that for the party.
Yeah.
And then I'll do, I guess, a bunch of the sides.
Okay.
And do all the sides and stuff like that. So we just have to come up with a day. So we'll have to figure that out and figure out, what we want to do with that.
Uh-huh.
So, but anyways, to talk about parties in the past, I had a birthday party once my friends and I threw, and of course it was Disney themed. The whole party was Disney themed. And anyway, so I had hired a guy to come. I guess this is right when it was starting. I hired that guy, that actor or something, to come as Mickey Mouse. Right. And it was like, when I looked online, it was like a really good Mickey Mouse, like in person, like the costume and everything. Like he looked great. So I was so excited to have Mickey Mouse come to my Disney party and be there, So anyway, so I hired him, and the day before the party, they called and they said Mickey Mouse got COVID. Yeah. Mickey Mouse had COVID, and they didn't have a replacement for him. So they were not able to send Mickey Mouse. And meanwhile, we were having I think that we had over 100 people at that party that were coming. We had rented a pavilion, the whole thing. It was a big party. And I was like, that was going to be the most fun part of it. I was so disappointed. So then I looked to Mike and I said, hey, Mike, I had bought couple months before a hoodie, and you zipped it up and it looked like Mickey Mouse, like shorts here, and it had and then the hoodie came do you remember that?
Yeah.
The hoodie came over his face, and it was mesh, and it had Mickey Mouse's eyes and had the ears here like that, and he could see through the mesh, and he had zipped the hood up all the way up his face, right up the middle of his face. So I said, well, you can just wear that and a pair of black pants, but I need you to have a tail. So I went upstairs and I got a coat hanger, and I opened up the coat hanger real long. I opened up the coat hanger, and I think I wrapped a black towel around it or something like that, and I had a hook on it. So I stuck it in the back of his pants so that the tail would come out, and he had black pants on, and he had this zipper hood that went down to his knees that were the shorts and everything. And then I had white gloves. I bought white gloves. So that was our Mickey Mouse. It was the creepiest Mickey Mouse ever.
It was not the best whatsoever. And now, for whatever reason, women like to do is dress me up like different characters. My ex dressed me up as an Oscar.
She wins. This is hilarious.
I had gold lame and shirt, and then the pants, and I had gold dust on my arms, and then I had the Oscar mask I'd hold up like this.
No, but the best part was
and then she had me stand on a box or something like that.
A bucket, I think you said.
And you know what it was? It was one of those little Tykes kids step stools, and I'd step on that, so I'm like this. And she took pictures and sent it on. So
that was her invitation. I'm never going to beat that.
Yeah. So since then, Glenda has dressed me up as Mickey Mouse.
I said,
I've been,
that was a necessity.
I've been a leprechaun for.
You were a good leprechaun.
Yeah, the St. Patrick's Day. I was a chauffeur, a butler.
A chauffeur. He has all kind of costumes.
Yeah. So
he's a very good sport.
Yeah. So I just kind of go with the flow with it, and so it's some funny moments.
Yeah. So yeah, he has a bunch of different I guess costumes or whatever you would call them.
I don't. She has them. She tells me what am I dressing up as. Now I have put up resistance on a few suggestions that she's had. And
What?
I'm like,
Which one? I don't remember.
I can't remember, but it was just no.
So he has his limits, I guess we could
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
But everybody loved the Mickey Mouse. I thought it was creepy. Mickey was like the best. So
I
I
felt
would
bad for the kids. It felt like
They didn't even care. They were dancing with
yeah,
you.
they were, but it was just felt like this doesn't seem right.
we did the Mickey Mouse song from like the Clubhouse song. We had it recorded it and we played that, and the kids didn't seem to care.
No, they seemed to enjoy it.
They had fun. And so my point is that, you know what, things don't always go as planned when you have parties, but just make the best of it. And sometimes it turns out to be even better, because those moments like that are like really funny, really make it fun for everybody. So that was a great party. But anyways, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to have you dress up as anything this time.
Good.
Maybe Statue of Liberty?
No.
It wouldn't work.
No.
I was just thinking because it would be like a summertime party. So what could you dress up as? I'll have to think of something.
I'm on the grill, the hot grills.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to catch anything on.
Just
Anything
leave
on fire.
leave me be.
So,
I'll feed everybody and everybody have a good time.
yeah, that will be fun. It'll be fun. So anyway, so I guess that's what I wanted to tell you. So you're okay with that. I don't know what to pick a date yet and come up with that and come up with the menu and stuff like that. But I like to entertain a lot, and so I give you a lot of tips and stuff on parties and setting up. I'll tell you my favorite tip. And this is a funny story. So I told my girlfriend Terry, she's like, I don't like to entertain. It's too stressful, and you have to clean your whole house, and it's just too much. And I told her, no, that's not what you do. You have a party and you invite all your colleagues from work and all your neighbors and your family and everything like that. What you do is, and I always do this, is I invite my very best girlfriends. We're really close, so we're like sisters. I invite them about an hour before the party's really gonna start. Like, say the party's starting at 2. I'll tell my friends the party's starting at like 12:30. So they show up and they're there and they're like, oh, I thought the party was now. Well, they know I always invite them early at this point. But they'll be there, and they once they get in there, they'll help me do last minute preparations. It gives us time just for us before everybody gets there that we really can't visit, because there's just so many people and you don't have time with everybody. So it gives the host time with her people that are like, her best friends or her best, family that you really want to spend a little extra time with. So I would say to do that, do your party in segments, and then an hour later, then everybody comes, and then they can help you with last minute preparations, and you can have a little bit of time. It takes a little pressure off of you and gives you time to visit with your friends. Another thing that I always do this is that when everybody else comes to the party, like your coworkers or neighbors or anybody that you're trying to impress, when they come to the party then later, not that you're really trying to impress, but you know what I mean. You don't want anybody being judgy or something. Maybe you're not that close with them, but you're going to invite them because you like them. So they're going to be there, and they show up, and you have 5 or 10 people already in your house. They don't expect your house to be perfectly clean because the party's already started. And when did you ever walk into a middle of a party and if your house be perfectly clean? Nobody notices that. If there's cups sitting around or, something maybe that's out of place or something like that, they don't really notice it. So I would say that is another really good tip, is to invite your friends an hour before the party. It'll help you get prepared.
Usually your close friends. Glenda does, and her friends are fantastic.
I do. I have great friends.
And they know what to do. They'll volunteer in advance that they come in early. It's not like she's tricking them.
They're like my besties.
Yeah, and they'll come and they help out tremendously. And as far as the cleaning goes, Glenda makes sure that I'm helping cleaning and all that with it, and you're gonna have it all clean up. But I think what Glenda means is that as things start the party gets rolling, you do have cups around and stuff like that.
Right. So it just makes
you left them there and just don't worry about the party.
Yeah. And then I never, of course they always want to stay at the end and help clean up, but I really, it doesn't matter if it stays messy for a day until we get to it. Eventually, within a day, it's all cleaned up. It's not a big deal. I mean,
and it's never like that either, because her friends will jump in
usually
just as much, and
We get it
we give
cleaned
everything
up.
away that in a
Extra
party.
food
Take
and
it, take
stuff.
everything, and then and that makes it easier too. Like for kids, because you don't want to look at all that stuff, food or anything like that. So and then it works out really
And
nice.
especially the people that are single or that don't like to cook, they love to take extras home. And we always order more food. I
Like
think most people
our
do.
our kids, we load them up that,
Yeah.
with stuff.
The
and then
food and
so-
stuff like that.
Yeah, I never like to keep anything. That,
Another tip, I have to tell you, this is so funny. Another funny tip. So my girlfriend Terry, same friend, I told her, she says, oh my gosh, like how'd you get your house like so clean and stuff before a party? And another thing is that you go to the dollar store and get yourself different colored bins, the hampers, like all different color bins. And you go to each room and just go around and take everything that you don't want there and just throw it in the bin. And then take the bins up to your bedroom, because nobody goes to the second floor of any, but they shouldn't anyway. It's like considered private rooms upstairs. Take all the bins upstairs and put them in your bedroom. Then go down, dust all the flat surfaces and run the sweeper. You're good to go. After your party is over, go upstairs, get your baskets down. Maybe green was the dining room, or maybe like red was the family room and orange was the living room. Go get your bins, bring them, put them in the rooms, and put all the stuff that you like to have there. Like for instance, Mike loves to read, so he's always got a stack of books beside where he sits. And you might have extra just craft. Maybe you're working on a puzzle or a craft, put it in there, put it upstairs. It just makes cleaning so much easier. But I don't think anybody lives like in a model house. I guess some people do, but that's not, most people I don't think do. So it just makes it easier for you to clean before a party that way. And then when you're done, you just gotta get your bins and bring it back and put everything like your puzzle back out or your craft back out, his books back where he sits. So that's another tip. So I told my friend Terry that. So her sister was coming over, and she always thinks her sister is cleaner than her. So in her house. So she went around and she got a big boxes, and she went around in her house and she put everything to clean up her house in the big boxes, and then she did my trick, dusting and run the sweeper. So her sister comes and she's going out to the garage. She put them in her garage. They're going out somewhere. So her sister comes and they get in to go to the garage to get into the car, and she sees a big box there with all this stuff in here. And she goes, she had written donate or something on the box to make it look like she was cleaning. And so her sister's going in her done, you're getting rid of this, you're getting rid of that, you're getting rid of this. So she starts shopping in with the stuff into her box. So never put it in your garage, and do not write donate on the box or the trick does not work. So she had to fess up.
Well, what you do is if you have all the boxes like that, say in your garage, you throw a tablecloth or a blanket over top of them, so they don't know what it is. Yeah.
That was such a funny story,
Yeah.
though. I tried your trick, but it didn't work. I said, what do you mean it didn't work? And she said, my sister was shopping in my box set in the garage.
Yeah.
So don't do it that way. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. So you're okay with that. So we'll have to plan that. That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
just let me know.
Yeah, well, we have to figure out a date that works for us.
So we
So-
always do is her schedule, my schedule, and
Right.
try to do is coordinate them. So
Yeah, we always had to get his calendar, my calendar, and then our calendar. And so we have to coordinate schedules and everything. And then
she hates it my calendar.
I don't like his calendar because his calendar takes him away from helping with my calendar.
Yeah.
And so I don't like him having his own calendar, but he refuses to give up his calendar.
No, I'm not merging calendars.
He won't.
I'll say, okay, well, let me see.
That's where he draws the line. He's like, that line is drawn in the sand.
Yeah.
I'm not merging calendars. So I would say if any girl is out there and she is looking at dating or something like that, or getting engaged or whatever your situation is, ask if who you are with will merge calendars.
Don't.
That's where he draws his line. He will not merge calendars. So we have to have his calendar, my calendar, and our calendar. So when we do our calendar, he brings his calendar in, I bring my calendar in, and then we work on our calendar together. So
It usually always works out. So.
we make it work out. We move things around the calendar so that it always works out.
It's
So
not a contentious thing. It's just
no,
funny.
we have fun with it. Anyways, do you see what my cup says? Today is as good as you make it. So I hope you make your day wonderful and good. And I hope you enjoyed your time here with us.
Thank you.
And as always, subscribe and follow us so that you don't miss our next coffee.
Take care.
Have a great day. Bye.